Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond Paul George. I'm so excited to try out PG13, man. He is going to be amazing in my team. Always one of the more interesting and fun cards to use at the beginning of the year in my team, especially if we get a Paul George that can play shooting guard, which we didn't get early in the game last year, but we did this year. 6'8", not 6'9". They did take away an inch in height from Paul George this year, but he's an incredible looking card, and I think you're probably looking at the new best shooting guard in my team. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 15,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm going to keep making that mistake, it looks like, for a while, but appreciate all the support of the channel. Channel's been growing a lot, and y'all been showing tons of love, which I really do appreciate a lot. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's take a look at PG13. So Paul George, 6'8" at shooting guard, like I said, 93 offense, 92 defense, 90 driving layup, 90 close shot, 88 midi, 93 ball, 87 free throw, 95 driving dunk, 87 ball handle, 78 block, 88 steal, 90 interior, 90 perimeter, 82 interior, 88 speed, excel, speed ball, and 85 speed ball, and 90 lateral quickness. He is one of the most statistically complete cards in the entire game right now. Has soft posterizer, blinders, hyperdrive, clamps, interceptor, and off-ball pest. 16 golds, 19 silvers, and 10 bronzes as well. Ton of badges on this card. He's got gold aerial, wizard, fast twitch, agent 3, catch and shoot, corner specialist, limitless range, bailout, handles for days, challenger, pogo stick, precision dunker, and whistle. Silver, pro touch, claymore, green machine, ankle braces, chase down artist, glove, pick dodger, post lockdown, scooper, open looks, spot finder, physical handles, triple strike, fast feet, right stick ripper, and bulldozer. The rest of his bronze badges include acrobat, deadeye, slippery, break starter, spin cycle, two-step blow by, and speed booster. He is incredibly complete even as a base card for this time of the year. And the thing that makes him better than an MJ, in my opinion, honestly, as good as MJ is the better release and the 2 inches taller height difference. Movement-wise, I think Paul George is pretty good. I don't think his movement's like the most insane thing I've ever seen, but it's pretty solid. His escape is pretty solid. I would say his overall his animations are pretty good. His release is way improved from last year, much faster and smoother than last year's was. He should be an absolutely knockdown catch and shoot shooter now off the dribble as well. Going to be able to move much better than last year. Movement-wise, like I said, I don't think he's really a truly primary ball handler, but I think he can move really well and be a great shot creator. And then obviously athletically, he's phenomenal as well. He's got a lot of size. He's an elite level defensive card. This Paul George is looking like the most complete and best shooting guard in the game. I just think he's got, with how good his release is this year, like there's no way he's not better than MJ with gold limitless range, a great release, still being an elite level defender, and so much good about this card already. He's got to be the best point guard, the best shooting guard in the game. I think he is. So let's hop into a game. See what Paul George can do. Our opponent has John D. Will, Zach Levine, Blake, and Jaren Jackson Jr. This is a weird team for sure. It's got a couple of the perfect build lock-in players, 2 short guards in the backcourt, including that Darren Williams, who's terrible, and then Jaren, who's a great center. Darren Williams, the 2 though, is that's Christmas at the shooting guard position defensively. I mean, I see that and I am ready to cook. Get through. Okay. I say that, and I immediately struggle to get through the screen. Okay, never mind. I am not ready to cook. I am ready to properly get stuffed and stopped and outplayed to start off the game. Good defense by him, to be honest, but throw it up to Magic. Magic up to Paul George, and Paul George hit the pump fake. Let's get inside. Boom. Let's start attacking here. He is just hard. I cannot stand people who play like this, bro. Give me a fade. Paul George buckets. Yes, sir. His fade animation looking super smooth. We pull up off that screen and knock it down. If he's going to hard off ball, might make it a little bit tougher to score Paul George's consistently, simply because the AI is just so stupid this year, but it is what it is. My Paul George is going to play D, and he's got half interceptor too, so you better not even think about testing him. No, sir. Blitz here. Now we can swing out the corner. Paul George is going to get back, though. Oh, good dunk. Good dunk. I let him get downhill. Didn't think he was going to try to penetrate there. He does a good job, so got to give credit where it's due. Burst in here. Paul George push cross, hop step through the body, up strong, and he misses the layup. They gave him a 37% contest because he helped over with Jaren there. I don't feel like Jaren was really affecting that shot. The contest system is just, it's not as fine-tuned as it needs to be, especially like we're almost in 2024. The contest system just needs to be better, plain and simple. That needs to be registering as an open, because that's an open shot, plain and simple. Like, it just is. I mean, good block. We draw a blocking foul there on Blake. I would have been able to go up and dunk it, but draw a blocking foul there, and that's just so frustrating to me because it takes away my opportunity to start building towards my takeover. Another easy bucket for Paul George, and the way this dude's playing defense is annoying. I understand Darren Williams is a good defender, but it really doesn't matter that much because of how stupid the defensive AI is in this game this year. I mean, that's a terrible shot selection, I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. We know he's going to hard off ball, so if I can get off the screen and create a little separation, we'll just take our dump down. He's not a truly elite primary ball handler, so We're a little limited in terms of the shot creation stuff that we can do with him, but we're going to try to come off some screens and get some buckets, stuff like that. He just tries to contact on me with Zach LaVine and almost got that to go. Throw it to the corner, catch, Paul George, jab step. Let's get here again. Let's get that fade going. PG, I think fading is the best way to score, honestly, gets that off ball. But another screen here. I missed that fade. We're going to get to the baseline here. Dump down to Embiid. Embiid with the drop down and drop step and easy layup. Just going to have to take assists. I got to be a playmaker. 3 points, 2 assists. It's not what I want to do, but with how freaking OP the off-ball defense is, it's all I can do. I can't beat the defender off the dribble. He doesn't have good enough dribble sigs to do it. His sigs are good, but a CPU off-ball defender just is ridiculous this year. Stop and pop, Paul George. I'm trying my best, bro. The shooting patch has just so ruined this gameplay because you can't score anymore. And it's just, oh, you have to play so miserably to score the ball. Like, I feel like my best chance to score is to mash, but I don't want to mash. It's not fun. I don't enjoy playing the game in a way that requires me to mash every single play. I want to be able to shot create and score, but it's just not something that's really very feasible at a consistent level. We get downhill there, and the only reason we finished that is because it was a short guard under the rim there. Able to get the N1 to go, though. We'll take it. Paul George free throws smooth and easy to green, knocks it down. He's got 6 points and 2 assists. We're still going to turn this into a solid game because he's a great card, but it's just so there's a reason I haven't been playing very much my team. And there's a reason y'all aren't going to see an unlimited ring video this weekend, probably. And it's because I'm probably not going to want to record myself playing a bunch of my team. I mean, I don't enjoy playing this game online right now because of the way the gameplay has become so cruised through these patches. Good pass out to the corner. Bosch with an open 3. He does knock it down. Good assist for PG. He's got 6 and 3. Running our offense really well. We got 13 points in 3 minutes. That's great efficiency. Really solid performance in this game for sure. It's just frustrating the way that I have to play. I don't feel like I can actually 3-hunt. I can't try to create shots off screens. And once we get cards with Kyrie dribble style and better dribble sigs in general, we will be able to do more shot creation stuff, but it's still going to be way more limited than it should be because of how good the CPU defense is. You should have to have more skill to get stops than a lot of these people do. Getting inside with Paul George again, he is a very big card. He's going to be able to stand and dunk really well and attack on the inside very, very effectively. As soon as he took 1 step away with Jaren, I knew I was going up there. Another contest for Kawhi. We are just getting stops right now. Throw it up to PG. I just wish and the problem is now he's out of stamina, so now I can't really try to do anything cool with him anyway because he has no stamina. Go to the free throw line. Just prevents me from getting any sort of cool highlights with Paul George. Like, I want to go get contact dunks. I want to do stuff, but it's so gritty the way you have to score the ball. I can't be coming off screens and shooting threes and getting stuff to work that often because it's just tough to get the stuff to work in the game with how good the CPU defense is. And it's not even elite level defenders guarding me. It's Darren Williams. And that's ridiculous to me. But it is what it is. I don't want to complain too much about the gameplay. PG has 10 points and 3 assists, has contributed to every bucket we scored this game, and I do feel like has played very, very solidly despite the unfortunate in-game limitations that we're having to deal with. And this dude isn't even playing anymore. He's just letting his players run around. Oh, man. Today has just been a rough day of gameplay so far. I'm not going to lie. He's not even playing. I think he's just holding the ball, waiting for the game to be over. Let's get one more offensive possession with Paul George, and I think we'll call it a gameplay. It's just, yeah, he's literally holding the ball and shooting at the end of the possession. He's out of this one. Maybe play with a little bit more skill defensively, and you'll have more fun playing the game. Paul George, pull up from super deep, and I miss it late. This is a great card, and he is the best shooting guard in the game. I don't want that to be understated. He is an amazing card, and he is the best shooting guard in the game. But the way that you have to play to be successful right now is an absolutely miserable play style that I am just not a fan of, and that frustrates me. But it is what it is. I mean, Paul George is still a great card. 10 points, 4 assists in this game. Played very solidly. Top back to the main menu. Let's review the card. Paul George, very good card. He's the best shooting guard in the game right now. He gives you a lot more on the court than a guy like MJ does because he's more offensively versatile as a shooter. The problem is he's just not a great shot creator, and we just don't have any great shot creators. The only truly elite shot creators in the game right now are Steph Curry, kind of, and Kyrie Irving. Neither of them play any defense, and both of them get backdoored and mashed the whole game if you put them on the court, which is really frustrating. Honestly, until this game is going to be a rough experience until they tweak the shooting again and honestly revert the patch to back to closer to where it was, I think, because if they don't, it's going to continue to be rough to play because it's just hard to create shots. The CPU AI is way too good. If the CPU AI defense wasn't as good, the gameplay would be fine now, but because it's so good, there's just no skillful ways to score right now, which is really, really frustrating. But it is what it is. Paul George is still a great card, best shooting guard in the game. It's just I don't enjoy playing the game right now. That's the biggest problem, is the way the game is played is just not very fun. So I don't know. It is what it is. I hate to complain this much. I apologize. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.